Go, Dylan.
Hi, this is Dylan. Welcome back to Hot Shot Wrestling Podcast. I'm here with
Brian.
And Chase.
And today we're going to be doing a review of WrestleMania and NXT.
First match we have is Bobby Lashley with MVP versus Drew McIntyre for the WWE World Heavyweight title.
This match was decent enough. Honestly, I watched a lot of wrestling, so I don't know how much I can tell you about it.
That pretty much says all you need to know. That nothing much happened.
I can't tell you much about any of it.
The good thing that happened in this match is Bobby Lashley won. Surprise.
Yeah.
I remember being a good physical match, though.
The ending was good because it made you think, oh, Lord, here we go. Drew McIntyre's just going to do super seat and power out.
I think for some reason, Drew thought his name was Bobby. He's like, I got distracted. I'm like, since when is your name Bobby? I thought he was just going to yell at Bobby to duck, and Bobby was going to duck. But for some reason, it distracted Drew. I'm like, I didn't know he changed his name.
You would probably look, too, if somebody yelled right beside.
If somebody was like Jack, I wouldn't move.
You would probably look if they yelled it right beside.
If the teacher was like standing over there and they were like, Jack, do your work, I wouldn't be like, what's going on with Jack? No. I would just...
No, if you was at the ring and it would be your Jack, you'd be like, huh? You'd be like, Jack Swagger's coming out. It's all right.
Women's tag team turmoil match. We gave it a 1. Natalia, Tamina 1.
Could have been Billy Kay's moment. I was rooting for here. She was supposed to overcome all the odds.
Everybody looked like crap.
They did. Besides the Riot Squad.
That's what I was going to say. Besides the Riot Squad, they were the only ones that knew what they were doing. Everybody else.
Because, you know, Ruby Riot's a hidden gem that nobody's ever going to get to see.
Hey, Liv Morgan's pretty good, too.
She got way better. She used to suck in NXT.
Yeah.
She's been with WWE like 8 years. Pretty sure she's on like 2014.
I knew Tamina and Natalia were going to win. So.
Yeah, I did too.
Cesaro defeated Rollins. 3.7.
One of the best parts of this match was the corkscrew frog splash in the UFO.
Oh, you mean the UFO they showed you 87 times?
It was cool.
I mean, yeah, you saw moves that neither, like, I don't ever recall Cesaro ever doing that, and I don't recall Seth Rollins ever doing the corkscrew thing. So they actually
corkscrew frog splash.
He also is using Will Ospreay's new signature move for whatever reason. The discus clothesline to the back of the head.
This was a 4-star match. Dylan robbed it because it went 11 minutes. But he gives matches that went shorter, better rating.
It didn't seem like it.
No. I hated that match.
You know why it seemed so short? Because the match was awesome. You didn't want it to end. I mean, they should have took like 5 minutes from the Bad Bunny match and gave it to it.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, though, the right person won. It was one of the best. It might be one of the few booking decisions of WrestleMania that actually made sense.
Yes, it was. AJ Styles and almost defeated the New Day for the Raw Tag Team titles. 1.25.
AJ got beat up for 2 minutes and then almost tagged in, and then he basically just
squashed the New Day.
That was enough.
Yeah, AJ didn't do much other than got the crap beat out of him.
I mean, Kofi didn't really get beat up that bad. He was just kind of like done one slam. It wasn't even that part of a slam either. He like gently let him down, and then he was like, "That was it."
What? He picked him up to his head and just slammed him down to the mat.
It wasn't a hard slam.
Probably the best part of that match. That was a cool move.
A
But that's
cool
probably
move.
the only move he knows, though, to be fair.
It was literally just a slam.
I think you're having bad memory. You just admitted you have that. What a slam! It was like almost a double-handed choke slam, but he.
It was a
made it
spine buster, basically, a one-handed spine buster.
Yeah, but you eat that up for the pizza.
His is at least more impactful.
No. Anyways, Braun Strowman defeated Shane McMahon restart.
In a cage match.
This was more entertaining than I thought it would be.
Yeah, it was.
Basically for two reasons, though. Because Braun did a spot I've never seen before where he ripped the cage apart.
Yeah.
And the
I mean,
second
honestly, Shane beat the holy hell out of him for 8 minutes. Then he climbed out the cage, won the match, but got cocky. And then Braun Strowman ripped the cage out from under him. So really, Braun Strowman basically won this match because of Shane McMahon got cocky, because he got whooped thoroughly.
Hey, well, I said it happened too. I said he won't throw him out of the ring. He'll be like, I learned, and he threw him back in the ring. See?
Oh yeah, I remember you saying that.
But honestly, it doesn't make Braun Strowman look strong. It looks like he got his ass beat, but then like the heel got.
The point is to make him not look stupid anymore. He learned. Don't you remember the second best part of this match was after the match? He said, "This is for everyone that's ever been called stupid."
Yeah, what was that one tweet you read?
I don't know. The man on Twitter said, "As a dumbass myself, I appreciate it, Braun." Or I think he said "dumb elf." As a dumb elfer myself, it's funny. This match could have happened on any other pay-per-view besides WrestleMania.
Bad Bunny and Damian Priest versus The Miz and John Morrison.
John Morrison, Canadian, destroyed himself.
Bad Bunny, Canadian destroyer, John Morrison.
Yeah.
I could do a Canadian destroyer on John Morrison. He'll just flip for me, and I'll just hold on.
Bad Bunny's probably a better wrestler than John Morrison. I've seen this man do more moves than John Morrison has the last 10 years. This man be like, I'm going to do a botchy ass Starship Pain from the top rope, and that's about it. That's about his moveset. Now, if you want to talk about professional, The Miz, man. The Miz made Bad Bunny look like a legit wrestler.
Yeah, because he sold awesome for him.
He did. Bad Bunny sold well, too. A lot of celebrities just get in there and be like, I don't know what's selling it.
You think this deserved 15 minutes?
Hell no.
No, they should have chopped it like by 5 at least. I mean, it was because the problem with is all the good stuff happened in the last 5 minutes anyway. You know what I mean? First 10 minutes was just Bad Bunny and The Miz wrestling in a one-on-one match, basically. See, next we gave Bianca defeated Sasha in 4.25.
And Dylan left.
This match, I mean, this, in my opinion, this was the better of the two main events.
Yes, it was. Considerably.
I mean, even if you take the ending of the next main event out, I still think this match was a better wrestled match. I mean,
Yeah.
I can't
The ending really killed the last one.
even if you take the ending out of the next one, though, I can't think of anything that really happened in the other main event. But this match, I can remember spots. Like Bianca hit a 450. She hit her. She hit her so hard with that hair. That hurt me. Like I can't believe
Whip, and she cut her with it.
that was brutal. This I don't know. I mean, a lot of people kind of complain that Sasha should have won because she's 0-6, but I'm like, who cares? You know what I mean? I feel like the right person won, honestly.
Well, you'll see why they did that if you look at NXT after we get to the next one.
Yeah, I like Sasha Banks. Don't get me wrong, but I like Bianca Belair too. And hey, I'm fine with her winning. They put on a great match. I guess the people that were saying Bobby and Drew should have main evented, they got proven wrong, obviously.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I get it. The only bad part about this match was the build up was weak, but at least the match delivered, I guess.
Well, the build up to all the matches was weak.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, was the build up to Bobby and Drew much better? No. I mean, it wasn't. Plus, I'm not a believer that all WrestleManias have to end with a face winning, but it just kind of felt, it felt right in the situation with the crowd back and all that. I guess if Dylan rejoins us, we can let him go back and talk about what it. Anyways, next we got Randy Orton defeated The Fiend with Alexa Bliss 1 star.
Yeah, because the red light was back, which I hate. The ending was retarded or stupid.
I don't really. I mean, the point is they're letting Alexa Bliss go and be her own thing now, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good idea or not. And they've ruined The Fiend again.
The problem was they started out WrestleMania with this match, right? So it was a bad way to start out a show.
This was a bad way to start out night 2, yes.
Because the crowd was confused and they were just booing, and then they never really revealed what happened. I mean, even on Raw, they vaguely did, but they didn't really. It doesn't really explain why the Fiend lost to one single RKO when he's been known to kick out of 37 finishers.
Well, he lost to the RKO. He lost to the RKO all the time when he lost to Randy Orton anyway.
I mean, not with just one, though. You know what I mean? Last time he was like RKO.
Yes, it was Bray. It wasn't Bo.
It was definitely Bray. Bo ain't that big.
Yeah. Bo was only there for a test match. They've never put Bo with the Fiend, and they were never going to. You could tell it was the Fiend with the hair. That was the other thing. Bo Dallas's hair is dark black. The Fiend is brownish reddish. Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler versus Natalya and Tamina.
This was the match that was way too long, honestly.
Yes.
14 minutes.
They shouldn't have given 14 minutes to this match.
Maybe like 7 or 8, because I mean,
it
wasn't that bad.
5.
It wasn't that bad at the beginning, but then it started to drag, and then it dragged, and it dragged. The funny thing about this match was, though, Tamina was over with these people for some reason.
I don't know.
They wanted her in there bad. When she got in there, she botched. I was like, yeah.
Well, they wanted to see Nia Jax and Tamina fight each other because they're cousins. That's what they wanted. But that would be a stupid way to have a wrestling match because they both suck.
Hey, nobody's meaner than Tamina. I don't know. I just feel like other matches could have used some of the time this match got.
Yes.
Is what it is, I guess.
Like this match.
Like this match, exactly. This match was really picking up towards the end, which is Kevin Owens defeated Sami Zayn, by the way. This match was really picking up in the end, and then it just ended. And I was like, no.
And then he stunned Logan Paul.
That last 2 or 3 minutes, though, they were like delivering like brutal suplexes, brain busters on the apron. They were going all out for the time they had. Which is why I hope they do this match at the next pay-per-view and give it like 20 plus minutes. Which I'm sure, I guess they probably will.
They always put on good matches with each other, but they're friends, so you can see why.
Yeah. Plus, Kevin Owens brought back that cool suplex from the top rope, where he like twists around and does the suplex. That's really cool.
Sheamus defeated Riddle for the United States title. 3.
This match was all right. I mean, the best part was they were very stiff with each other.
Yeah.
They were definitely laying in.
And then Riddle went for a flip and got bro kicked in the face.
Yeah, that was a cool finish too. He actually got kicked in the face too. So.
Yeah.
He was like bleeding all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, the only bad part of this match was the one botch they had. Sheamus was trying to do a white noise off the top rope, but he fell.
And he was turning the wrong way.
Yeah, he was turning the wrong way, and he couldn't figure out how to get around, so he just fell.
He just dropped down and did it on the mat. He was turned the wrong way. He didn't want to turn around with him on his back, so he just dropped down and did it on the mat.
Yeah, and there was like a moment like, what do I do now? He was like, do I bring him back up, and then he just hit it normally. I don't know. I like both these guys. They had a good match. And then next, Apollo Crews defeated Big E 1.7.
In a Nigerian drum fight.
I don't think a drum was used as the weapon once.
A gong was, but not a drum. And then they gave him a bodyguard named Commander Aziz, a.k.a. Dabakato and Babatunde.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess they just won my theory is they got the Intercontinental title off Big E because he probably will win Money in the Bank. I can't think of another person that's probably more favorite than him. But
probably.
I don't know. I like Apollo as a wrestler, but this whole new gimmick is kind of cheesy.
I hate this gimmick. This gimmick is stupid.
It's like from the 80s or something. Mean foreigner guy. It was pretty bad. Rhea Ripley defeated Asuka 2.75. This match did not live up to the hype, really.
No. And Rhea Ripley won with a Riptide, the most protected move ever.
For some reason, it's an ugly move.
It's just a pump out of a slam that she drops her.
I know. I think the best part of this match was when Asuka did a DDT off the apron to the floor on Rhea Ripley?
Yes.
That was cool.
That was the best part of the match.
The problem with Rhea, it's becoming obvious. Like, they were like trying to push her as the new generation with Bianca and Raquel. The problem is Bianca and Raquel can wrestle. Rhea, she's not that great in the ring. Let's be honest. She's okay. She's fine. She can have a decent match, but I've never seen a one-on-one match where I'm like, wow, she just tore the house down. So hopefully she gets better in the ring a little bit. Because if the best you can do is average with Asuka, you need to work a little bit. But I don't have a problem with her winning, so I knew it was going to happen. Roman Reigns with Jey Uso and Paul Heyman defeated Edge and Daniel Bryan. Gave it a 4.25.
And this was a 21 and a half minute match. 21 and 40 minute match.
Yeah, it was a long match.
A little too long, if you ask me.
See, I think they're raving about this match. But I don't really get why, because I felt like, it was not bad, don't get me wrong. But
you knew what was going to happen. It was you didn't know who was going to, he was going to pin them both, but you knew he was going to win.
Well, I didn't necessarily know he was going to win. I just predicted it because I was like, why not?
I knew he was going to win. If I hadn't used my confident pick on Walter, I would have used my confident pick on this.
Well, I'm just trying to think. Before the ending, though, I'm trying to remember what happened in the match, and I don't know.
Yeah, I don't remember much either because the ending really soured it.
I'll tell you why. The whole time I was like, these three people better go up on that pirate ship and wrestle. They never did. So I felt robbed. I was like, they have to go on the pirate ship and wrestle. Why is the pirate ship there if nobody's going to go wrestle? So I was just waiting the whole time for somebody to go to the pirate ship, and they never did. So I was disappointed.
Yeah.
I mean, and then I don't know. It
Jey
kind of
Uso constantly got involved too.
at the beginning it was just Jey Uso versus the other two. Then they put him out, and then in the end, I mean, I
He
knew
got involved again.
they made it too obvious when Edge concertoed Daniel Bryan first. I was like, don't do Daniel Bryan first, do Roman Reigns first. Once he did Daniel Bryan first, I was like, well, Edge is about to lose.
Yeah. Then they both Daniel Bryan got concerto by Edge. Edge got concerto by Roman Reigns, and he stacked them on top of each other and pinned them like cornwood.
Which is like I was saying the other day or yesterday, I was like, I could live with this ending if I knew that somebody like was eventually going to finally beat him that was worth it, but it's just going to be Brock Lesnar or The Rock or somebody stupid. And it's
Probably.
a big waste of time. I mean, now I'll eat my words if like come SummerSlam Cesaro beats him clean and wins the title. I'll be like, you know what?
I would love that.
I'll be like, you know what? Roman Reigns winning at WrestleMania was the right call because it
Or
paid
Big E cashes in on him.
exactly. Something like that happens, I'll be like, you know, I don't mind Roman Reigns winning at WrestleMania, but now it just feels like I just don't feel like they're going to do anything worth it, you know. But we'll see, I guess. I mean, overall, we gave WrestleMania 2.5, which I think it's fair. Was it bad? No. Was it good? I mean, not really.
No. It was just average, yes.
But yeah, a lot of people are saying it's one of the best WrestleManias of all time. I think that's slightly biased. I think it's slightly biased because the crowd was back and people were just in, you know, they were excited.
In the moment.
Yeah.
But if you look back, you know, yeah, there were some good matches, but a lot of the good matches didn't have enough time. And plus, there was some really bad.
Cesaro, Seth Rollins.
Like, is this WrestleMania 17 level? No.
No.
But is it WrestleMania 27 bad? No. It's just in the
Or
middle.
32.
Yeah. Now it's probably better. I mean, it's probably better than, I don't know. Last year's had no crowd, but it was kind of fun with all the silly matches they had. I would say it's better than last year's a little bit, but then the one 2 years ago, was it better? Maybe. It's about on the same level as that. Yeah.
I just hope they don't go back to 7 hours of WrestleMania again in one day, but I'm afraid they're going to.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like at the moment.
Which is stupid.
I know. Well, both nights, you know, I mean, part of the reason I think a lot of people are overrating this WrestleMania is because it never really felt like it dragged on because it was the normal time.
It was a 4-hour pay-per-view each night.
Really, the first night was just 3 because of the weather. But
yeah.
Maybe you know we're blaming you know Cesaro and Seth Rollins not getting enough time on the weather. Maybe the weather, you know, maybe they couldn't really do anything about it. But the second night, you could have definitely gave more time to Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
But anyways, after WrestleMania, all the champions are heel except Bianca Belair. It's interesting.
And now we're gonna do our NXT Takeover Stand and Deliver review. Pete Dunne Kushida, 10 minutes and 39 seconds. We gave it a 3. It was a really technical match. That's all I can say about it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember this match too much because I guess
I don't remember much about it either. Now that I think about it, Pete Dunne won with a bitter end.
Yeah, I feel like it was just average or above average slightly. So yeah, 3 is probably a fair rating.
Bronson Reed defeated Isaiah Scott, Cameron Grimes, LA Knight, Dexter Lumis, and Leon Ruff to become the number 1 contender for the North American title in a Gauntlet Eliminator match. We gave it a 3.
This match was pretty good, I guess.
The final two were of Isaiah Swerve Scott and Bronson Reed.
Yeah, they went at each other for a good few minutes at the end. I think everybody thought Dexter Loomis was going to win.
Yeah.
He got eliminated by a roll-up thing. So. I mean, I like Bronson Reed all right. I think he's a decent big man wrestler, so I don't mind that.
Walter defeated Tommaso Ciampa for the NXT United Kingdom title, 4.25. Everybody was complaining about the way this match ended, but I don't mind the ending with a chop after a sleeper suplex after he completely after he broke part of the table. If he chopped me, I think he would have broke my sternum. So yeah, I think winning with a chop's not a bad idea because it's Walter.
That's what I'm saying. I don't get why people are complaining. I mean, that's kind of Walter's whole gimmick is he chops really hard.
If he hit most people, he would break their sternum and ribs. So yeah.
But this match was better than I thought it was going to be, mostly because, one, Ciampa kind of went back to his old self instead of wearing those stupid camouflage short things. He was wrestling actual wrestling attire. Secondly, he actually wrestled like a wrestler instead of trying just to be a brawler like he's trying to be lately. So it was nice back and forth match.
Mm-hmm. MSK defeated the Grizzled Young Veterans and Legado del Fantasma to win the NXT Tag Team titles, 4.5.
This was a pretty good match too, honestly. It had a lot of false finishes. I thought it was over several times. There was one point where MSK ripped off the DIY spot, and I was like, you don't rip off that spot. So I didn't like that very much. But other than that, everything else was pretty good. Like, I'm sorry, MSK is not over to the level DIY, so you don't take their spot away and try to recreate it.
But didn't they pin the Grizzled Young Veterans again in this match?
No, they pinned Del Fantasma.
Oh, okay. I couldn't remember off the top of my head.
I thought Del Fantasma was going to win there for a minute, though, because it was like everybody had been taken out, and then they just finally come back, and they were gone for a long time. I was like, oh, they're going to win. And then the match went on like 5 more minutes. I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, I thought it was I think it's fair that it was match of night one. Either this or Walter and Tommaso Ciampa. Either way, they were both very good.
Raquel Gonzalez with Dakota Kai defeated Io Shirai for the NXT Women's title, 3.5.
This was a pretty good match. I mean, I wouldn't say it was a great match.
But yeah.
Yeah. I wanted Io Shirai to do a moonsault off the giant skeleton or whatever, but
yeah, she just did a crossbody.
I can live with that, I guess. This was another match I wasn't sure. I was like, it could go either way. So
yeah, this was the hardest match to decide on for NXT.
I don't mind that Raquel won, though. I mean, Io.
I don't mind it either, but
I think a lot of people thought Io was going to show up at WrestleMania to interrupt Bayley, but no, they got the Bella Twins instead. Interesting choice there. But yeah, we gave it a 3.5. It was a good main event, but it could have maybe been better.
Santos Escobar defeated Jordan Devlin in a ladder match, 4.0. Best spot in this one was the Spanish fly off the ladders.
Yeah, that was good. I don't know. I'm pretty sure Dylan said one of the locks of the NXT was Jordan Devlin winning. And I was like, I'm not so sure, though. And lo and behold, he did not win.
No, because he's going back to Ireland.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, they probably just want to get the belt off him for sure because he's probably just going back to UK.
Yeah, he even mentioned on NXT this week he's going back to Ireland. So I'm like, oh crap.
See, one thing WWE does better than NXT are ladder matches. Or not NXT, I'm sorry, AEW. AEW needs to learn how to do ladder matches, and then they'll be very good. But WWE always has better ladder matches than AEW. They got that thing down to a pat.
Yeah, because they've had so many of them.
Yeah.
Amber Moon and Shotzi Blackheart defeated the Way, Candice LeRae, and Indy Hartwell for the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions 2.75.
I don't remember this.
I don't either.
I'm trying to think something that happened, but first of all, I think the NXT Women's Tag Titles are pointless. I don't think.
Yeah, I'm beginning to think that way at this point.
I don't understand why they even created them, really.
I don't know.
Because they're supposed to have more women and they're supposed to be getting more when you have, but they don't have enough tag teams in those women. They've got Shotzi and Amber, Raquel and Dakota Kai, Indy and Candice LeRae, and that's it. Unless they're going to put Ty, aka Frankie, with somebody.
I guess it's the original WWE Women Tag Titles are supposed to have been all three brands, but they very rarely ever went to NXT to defend them.
Yeah,
So,
they made it so they could
guess they
defend
didn't
them.
want the WWE Women's Champions to have to go to, because they already go to Raw and SmackDown. I guess they didn't want them to go to Raw, SmackDown, and NXT on a consistent basis. I don't know. It's just whatever, I guess. Plus, Indy Hartwell cannot. I don't know anything about her. I don't think she can wrestle very well. I think she's a manager.
Yeah. Johnny Gargano with Austin Theory defeated Bronson Reed 3.25. Gargano spent most of the time attacking Bronson Reed's midsection.
Bronson Reed went for a moonsault.
Yeah, and that's what injured his midsection.
Yeah. I mean, I thought this match was good. I mean, it wasn't great, but I think it would have been better than if Gargano faced Dexter Lumis in a one-on-one. Like, I like Dexter Lumis, but I don't think one-on-one wrestling is his strong suit by any means. So I think the match was fun. We gave it what, a 3.25? Yep. And we got Karrion Kross defeated Finn Balor. Brad, take it away because I did not watch this.
We gave it a 3.5. Carrion ended up hitting Balor hit a coup de grace on Cross, and Cross kicked out. He did it and fell forward instead of falling on his butt like he normally does. Hi, Brenda. And yeah, Karrion Kross won with a forearm to the back of the head.
Forearm to the back of the head. This man comes up with some real creative moves. Forearm to the back of the head. A back
a running forearm to the back of the head and a Doomsday Saito. And a chokehold. Kyle O'Reilly defeated Adam Cole 5 in an unsanctioned match. They used all kind of shit on each other.
I missed half of this match, but then I went back to watch it, and it was good. They had like chains, and they had
chains and chairs, and they fell through the stage, and they fell on steel steps, and did brainbusters on the table. They did brainbusters on the steel steps. Kyle O'Reilly hit a knee off the top rope with a chain wrapped around his leg.
The most ridiculous part of this match was they went through the stage, and then was it Adam Cole?
Through the side of the stage to get each other out.
Why'd they break the side of the stage? You could just pull them out of there. You're trying to look cool.
Adam Cole got up and out of there, and he
Instead
just
of dragging them out of
the stage.
Got to super kick the stage. Oh Lord. And Kyle O'Reilly won, and everybody was like, "Yeah, because Adam Cole's going to Raw, SmackDown," and he did not. So
No, it looks like he's staying on to fucking. They're going to continue their feud for a little bit because they both were stretchered out. And he said, "I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you, Kyle O'Reilly."
I don't know if they need to continue this feud though. That felt like the perfect ending, honestly.
Yeah, they're going to continue it. I don't know why. And Roderick Strong residing from NXT to come back eventually for something. I just think he's taking time off. I don't think he's going to the main roster either.
Yep, and then I mean that we gave it a 5 overall, so I guess
No, we gave
this match a 5, and then the overall show 3.25.
Yes, this was one of the best NXTs.
It was the best one in a while, at least in no crowd era for sure. The only sad thing is like after NXT and WrestleMania, absolutely nothing happened on Raw or SmackDown.
I figured it wasn't either.
Like I think the Raw after Mania tradition thing is kind of dead, honestly.
I'm beginning to think that.
Last year nothing happened, but there was no crowd, which there was no crowd this year. I get it. Then 2 years ago nothing happened either, so it's like it's been like 4 years since something happened on Raw after Mania. So I guess it's over.
I know it used to be the Raw after Mania is more excited than actual WrestleMania.
Yeah, it used to be, but not anymore. I don't know why they can't think.
I don't even watch Raw and SmackDown anymore.
I didn't watch it. I was just seeing if anything interesting would happen or somebody would debut or come back. And nope.
Yeah, the only thing I skim through the things on YouTube on Raw. If I see anything I really care about, I watch it. If I don't,
The Viking Raiders came back on Raw. That was it. That was their big company.
Yeah, that was the only thing. And they defeated the Hurt Business again, I believe.
Well, formerly the Hurt Business.
Yeah, Cedric and Shelton, which I'm beginning to think Cedric should have been released already, but.
Yeah. And T-Bar and Mace joined the Hurt Business.
Joined the Hurt Business. Yay.
I don't know why.
Hey, Lily. Hey, Amy.
Lily, go to bed. Other than that, though, I mean, and I get NXT better than WrestleMania. Yeah, I would agree.
Yes.
It usually is, I guess.
Oh, crap. We need Dylan for this. Is he? Where is he?
I gave him to the end of the video to respond to my message. So
Because
I sent him a message 25 minutes ago and he ain't responded yet. So
why did he have to back out? Why did he go out of the thing?
he said his laptop crashed again.
Was there anything else to talk about, then? That's all.
Go to the indie
We got
rundown.
the indie rundown. But
All right.
the points, you won with 66, Chase.
Yeah, I can't believe Bobby and Roman both won. I was like,
And Raquel.
I don't know where Dylan's laptop messed up.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back with our indie rundown.
Hey, we're back
And
with
we're
our
back.
indie rundown.
I just got everything that is scheduled for the near future. No, we lost Chase.
And Chase left.
But still,
Okay. ICWA King of Kings, April 24th in Russellville, Tennessee at the Morristown National Guard Armory.
but for some reason, still no matches announced. You think they would announce matches, but I don't know.
Yeah. Well, they're bad for not announcing matches or letting you know what the heck's going on. Seats are $10.
Can you see me, Nana? Can you see me?
Yes, we.
Yeah, I'm on this.
Oh, you're on
Yeah, you're live.
Okay.
Can you see me?
Yeah, you think with the ICWA, you think they would announce matches, but for some reason, not.
We're echoing it. Come on.
Here, go.
Oh yeah. High Driver Pro. We're all in this together. That is the same day as ICWA. It is Saturday, April 24th in Bristol, Tennessee.
They actually got some matches.
The Wrestling Prodigies versus Level X.
Get back on.
Level X. What you know about Level X, Brian?
I know it's Action Ray and somebody else. I don't know who the other guy is. Kenzie James versus a mystery opponent. I'm wondering who that's going to be.
Oscar.
Probably no.
Zelina Vega.
No, it won't be anybody. Gustavo Aguilar versus Shane Andrews. Rob Killjoy versus Caleb Courageous versus Hunter Drake in a triple threat match. Innovate Wrestling Collision Course, May 29th in Kingsport, Tennessee. They should only have 2 matches announced. Oh, they have 3. Timmy Lou Ritten versus Gustavo Aguilar.
They got a lot
You
of
know
matches
about
now.
Timmy Lou
so
Ritten?
Yeah, the VIP access ladder match, the 6-person ladder match where the winner gets any title shot they choose.
What did you say, Chase, a while ago?
I was asking Brad what he knew about Timmy Lou Ritten.
I don't know anything about him.
And he's from that tag team,
I don't know if he is or not. I don't know if he's the other member of the Gymnasty Boys or not.
I don't know. Now all these other people are just people going to be in action, but they ain't said who yet.
Cashflow? No, that's Mason. That's Mason Dixon. Blanco Loco. Cashflow. Jaden Newman. Jason Kincaid. These are probably all the people that are going to be in that VIP match.
Probably.
Toby Farley versus Chris Richards to determine the Innovate Grand Champion. Toby Farley is the Innovate United States Champion, and Chris Richards is the Innovate Television Champion. Flawless Wrestling presents Girls Just Want to Have Fun, June 4th in Sevierville, Tennessee. I know of only one match announced for this.
Yeah.
Thunder Rosa will be there. Deonna Purrazzo versus Kenzie Page for the Impact Wrestling Knockouts Championship.
And this is the post.
Trying to see. Oh, okay.
I got back on there if you want to see.
Trying to see if I recognize anybody.
There's Deanna
Alice-
Prazo. What?
And that girl in the hat, did we not just see her last night?
Yeah, Alice Crowley. You got Deanna Purrazzo, Danny Moe, Charlie Kroll, Alice Crowley, Baby, and some other girl. And Thunder Rosa. Danny Moe was the girl that was with Facade.
Yeah.
NGW presents the Party Bowl at the Jackson Terminal in Knoxville, Tennessee, June 27th. Trey Lamar, Gavin Tanker,
Gavin, what?
Kenji Bray, Levi Everett,
He must be some kind of Amish guy.
yeah, Blanco Loco, Dylan McQueen, Caden Thade, Sean Hoodrich, Warhorse, Menace, Davey Richards, Caleb Connolly, Danny Moe, Shug D,
And Andrade.
no,
No excuses, NGW. He a free agent. Get that man.
well, it depends on if his 90 days is up. Oh yeah, he don't have a 90-day no compete.
Exactly.
So right now, I mean, I know KFW's got a May event, but they ain't officially announced the name of it or the card or anything yet. I think it said May 15th.
May 14th, I believe.
So that'll probably be on next week's rundown if they announce anything by then.
Yep.
So right now, it looks like Innovate is the show for May as of right now. But that could change when KFW announces their card.
Yeah.
Could. Dylan, where are you? Are you coming back, Dylan?
Still no response.
I don't think he's coming back.
Yep, he ain't been on 35 minutes, so.
Oh well, I guess. We'll have to wait until summer's come now.
And that's not a double point pay per view, it's just a championship.
Yeah, he's going to have to wait till double or nothing at this rate.
Double or nothing, yeah.
Oh, no. All out.
All out or Bound for Glory.
Yeah.
He's going to run out of time.
I mean, we're pretty much at the end.
Yeah, because I don't got anything else, do you?
Nope. I ain't gonna sit here in dead silence. So.
No, I'm not either.
All right, one of y'all send us off.
Don't forget to like and follow our Facebook page and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we'll see you next time.